Though, speaking of changes in behavior, Carl, and direct to consumer, we do got to get to Nike, don't we? Because those numbers were so strong. Of course, we mentioned it at the top of the show. Market share gains across all geographies, and they did really benefit as well from direct to consumer, Carl. The numbers were nothing short of extraordinary as we see a stock that's going to be up 11.5%.
What a conference call. What a quarter.
Yeah, Jim, between that and J&J, it's going to help the indices. I see even those who are doubting going in, I think Deutsche Bank is going today from 107 to 151. So we're seeing a lot of people get religion on it today.
Yeah, well, it's funny. I don't think you could ever have predicted that. I would argue that they should have pre-announced, frankly, that acceleration in digital, 83% acceleration in digital. I mean, that's extraordinary. How about North American? People thought they were going to do $3.4 billion. They did $4.2 billion. Women gaining share. No, some of this stuff was not hyperbole. No one can match our pace. I like that one very much. It was a tour de force quarter, and one of the things that I found about Nike, it does not need a vaccine. I mean, that's how I put it. I'm going to talk about that tonight on Mad Money. David, there are companies that need a vaccine and the ones that don't need a vaccine. Of course, they had 6% growth in China. They were down a couple percent in the United States. But they don't need a vaccine because they have direct-to-consumer, and it's really good. Macy's picked up 4 million new customers because of the vaccine, no vaccine. Jeff Gannett on last night. We'll talk about that later. But you need to find out what companies need a vaccine and what companies don't, and that's going to be the divide. That's the Grand Canyon, David.
And it has been the divide in the market as well. Of course, we talk about it all the time. And then we also talk about the greater divide, which is sort of the real economy versus what we see reflected on our screens every day.
You mean like the Tesla economy?
Yeah. Well, we'll talk Tesla in a bit.
There was a fresh bearish pick that read positive this morning.
I know.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's must. 20 million. He has 20 million batteries he's going to be able to do in 2030.
Work out that well so far, battery day. But, Jim, back to Nike. Everything seems to be working well for them. As you say, direct-to-consumer is so robust. And the fact that people are staying home and not putting on suits anymore and they're wearing casual wear, that's also helpful, that trend.
I thought that hurt Stitch Fix, frankly, but we could argue that back and forth.